Let me guess. You typed Irvine into Zillow and immediately felt personally attacked. Like, oh cool, so the homes are gorgeous and my budget is adorable. Because in Irvine, you can do everything right and still feel like you're behind. So today I'm breaking down 5 Irvine neighborhoods that can be more attainable, specifically by a lower price per square foot. And I'm also going to tell you the trade-offs so you don't buy something that looks perfect and then feel stressful every single day. And stay to the end because I'm giving you a simple 3-factor test that makes this decision way easier, and honestly, it'll save you from the let's just drive around and see what vibes strategy. I'm Rebecca, the real estate therapist. I'm a SoCal realtor and licensed professional clinical counselor here in Southern California. So yes, I help you buy a home and talk you off the ledge when Zillow convinces you you're feeling at life. And this video is not about the best neighborhoods. It's about picking the trade-off you can actually live with without the stress spiral. Quick disclaimer, prices change constantly. I'm not going to throw 47 numbers at you and pretend they'll still be true next Tuesday. In this video, affordable-ish means lower price per square foot compared to other Irvine options. And usually that happens because of one of 3 things: older homes, more attached housing, or a location that's convenient but a little busier. I'll sprinkle in general entry points and median context, and I'll list sources in the description, but always verify current stats. They change constantly. Here's how we're doing this so your brain doesn't melt. Every neighborhood gets the same 3 questions. Who is this for? Why can it be more attainable by dollar per square foot? And what's the trade-off people ignore until they're unpacking boxes and suddenly regretting everything? And at the end, I'll give you a 3-factor test so you can narrow it to your best 2 or 3 without the chaos. Quick map moment, because if you're not local, Irvine neighborhoods can start to feel like, wait, aren't we still in the same place? I'm pinning all 5 right now here so you can actually track what we're talking about. Neighborhood number 1, Northwood. This is often a strong fit for families and first-time buyers who want that classic Irvine feel. Schools, parks, planning, without needing brand new everything. Northwood can feel more attainable by price per square foot because you get variety: condos, townhomes, and single-family homes. And you'll often see older housing stock compared to newer premium pockets. So what does this mean? Translation, you might find a more realistic entry point without paying the new build shine tax. Trade-off check. Older neighborhoods can mean updates, and updates are not just money. They're time, decisions, and trips to Home Depot you didn't emotionally consent to. So quick test, if you need perfect on day 1, go more turnkey, even if it's smaller. But if you're the kind of person who can upgrade gradually without panic, Northwood can be a really smart move. Now, I'll show you a quick commute bubble. Northwood to common anchors so you can picture daily life. Number 2, Oak Creek. This can be a great fit if you like being near major hubs, work, shopping, dining, while still having trails and planned community vibes. Why it can be more attainable? Oak Creek often enters the affordable-ish conversation because you'll see a lot of attached housing, including condos and townhomes, which can bring down the price per square foot compared to areas where everything is attached and upgraded. And for first-time buyers, attached housing can be the bridge into Irvine. Trade-off check. Convenience is amazing until your nervous system is like, why are there 900 cars and 12 decisions before I even get coffee? Same neighborhood name, totally different day to day, depending on which street you're on. So pay attention to noise, parking, and how close you are to major roads. Here's Oak Creek to Spectrum and then toward the Newport Back Bay area just to ground it for you. Number 3, Woodbridge. This is for people who want Irvine to feel like a lifestyle. Parks, paths, lakes, community energy, especially great for families. Why it can be more attainable? Well, it can be more affordable-ish, by $1 per square foot because you can sometimes buy into the lifestyle through condos and attached homes instead of paying top dollar for a larger detached home. So you're trading square footage for amenities. Trade-off check. Woodbridge often comes with HOA structure. So here's the HOA personality test. Some people hear HOA and feel relief, like great, someone is in charge. And some people hear HOA and are like, so you're telling me there are rules about my own house? Neither is wrong, you just need to find the right fit. Quick drag time bubble, Woodbridge to Spectrum and to John Wayne Airport. You can see it here, of course traffic varies, but here's to ground you. Number 4, University Park. This is a smart pick for people who want proximity to UCI and who care about long-term demand, whether that's future resale or rental flexibility. University Park can sometimes feel like stronger value per square foot because you may get more living space for the price, compared to neighborhoods where you're paying extra for lakes, premium upgrades, or newer finishes. This is the practical value choice. So the trade-off check here, some pockets are closer to major roads. And here's the Irvine brain trap. You start thinking, if it's not perfect, I failed. No, you're not failing. You're shopping in Irvine. That's a sport. You're choosing a trade-off on purpose. The goal isn't perfect. The goal is sustainable. Here's the map bubble, University Park to UCI, and then to Spectrum, helping keep you grounded. All right, and number 5, West Park. This can be great for buyers who want central convenience and practical access to major routes without needing the newest build. West Park often shows up as more attainable by dollar per square foot because you'll find older builds and attached options in certain pockets, so the entry point can be more approachable than newer premium areas. It's very livable Irvine. Parks, errands, routines, you have it all. The trade-off though? Retreat versus convenience. Depending on where you land, West Park can feel busier. So, question time for you. Do you want quiet retreat or do you want, I can get anywhere in 8 to 12 minutes and I will tolerate some busyness? That's not just preference, that's a nervous system fit. Here's the map bubble, West Park to Spectrum and to John Wayne, keeping you grounded. All right, here's the 3-factor test I promised. If you get these 3 things clear, your decision gets dramatically easier. Factor X, budget comfort, and HOA tolerance. Not just what you're approved for, what payment feels sustainable. Factor Y, commute and weekly anchors. Where do you have to be 3 to 5 days a week? Work hubs, family, airport, schools. Factor Z, school and family needs, not just rankings, your real day-to-day. Park, activities, noise tolerance, and how you want the neighborhood to feel. If you comment your XYZ, I'll tell you which 2 or 3 neighborhoods to start with. And if you want a personalized plan, my Zoom strategy link is in the description. We'll narrow your best 2 or 3 neighborhoods, build a clean strategy, and reduce the overwhelm so you can move forward confidently. And I'll also link my Irvine OC guide in the description as soon as it's live. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and tell me which neighborhood you're considering. I'm Rebecca, that real estate therapist, and this is Living in Southern California, and I'll see you in the next one.